All right, guys, we are on day number 4 of the 12 Days of Reindeer Games. Don't forget that in order to win the prize that you're going to see at the end of this video, number 1, you have to be subscribed to my channel. Number 2, you have to stay until the end to find out what the prize is going to be. And number 3, you have to answer the question that I shared with you. We're talking about staying motivated. Why is that so important? And how do you do it? It's important because in order for us to achieve our goals and get to the place we want to be, that level of success, to achieve that thing, we have to stay in forward motion. That's why we talk about the CEO mindset over on my podcast, because it's important for us to constantly evolve and be open to failing and failing forward, because it's in that failing forward that we will be able to get to those things that work faster. So what can we do right now to stay motivated? Well, habits are a huge portion of staying motivated. Sometimes our habits are great. They get us across the finish line, but sometimes our habits are bad. The key to habits, however, is to recognize 3 things. What are your cues? What is the routine once you have seen the cue? And what is the reward after you have accomplished the routine? I want to talk with you a little bit about that today because I believe it is instrumental in staying motivated to grow your business, to be successful, to find the quality of life that you're looking for. So your cue. A lot of habits start off because there is something that triggers you, something that is familiar that makes you snap into action doing something one way or another. I can talk about sugar. For me, sugar is a cue. If I see a piece of pound cake warm out of the oven or a ooey gooey cookie, that is a cue for me to eat it. The routine is that I pull it off out of the oven and I cut it right away and I eat it. The reward is the oh so yummy feeling I get from the comfort of that warm piece of chocolate or that warm piece of cake in my mouth and as I eat and just enjoy. But that is not a good habit, right? So in order for us to stay motivated, we really should find good habits. What is your cue? Your cue for getting your content done, for instance, may be Monday morning. You have designated a day, and that is the day that you are going to start creating content. The routine is to get up. You need to have your scripts written. You need to have your lighting done. You need to have your camera set up. And then the reward is to know that on the day that those videos are supposed to publish, you have what you need, and you are going to put out an amazing video. If you want to stay motivated, the 3 things you need to look at are your cue, your routine, and your reward. With that, I want to remind you that you were supposed to stick around to the end, and you do have a question that you need to answer. And the question is, number 1, what did those reindeer do in the video today? And number 2, I mentioned my podcast. What does CEO stand for in this podcast? Answer that question in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you love it, if you find this information helpful. I will see you again in tomorrow's video.